Hi friends, it's been a little while since we last got in touch on this camera. I don't think I picked it up from the first week when I got here. It's been a journey. I've been on the ship for 4 months now and I've been through a lot, and I've decided I need to start picking up the camera more because now we're getting to the end of it. It's like, actually I'm going to be home in less than 3 months and be able to edit this sort of stuff, and I'm sure I'm going to want to look back on the clips like this of the times when I was just chilling in my room. And it's a bit of a rare moment here. I currently have a roomie that is not living here because her boyfriend has a bigger room and she's living with her boyfriend. So to show you the vibe of what we have, I've had a great day. I've been in Shanghai today. I didn't get off the ship, but I had a very easy work day because I got lucky first with the schedule, and then secondly it started raining, so I got out of some rock wool, which is always amazing. But I'm just going to show you around my cabin. There's me and there's you guys. I'm just chilling, doing some journaling because your girl's going through her first heartbreak. And it's really fun, really fun. But it's okay. I'm okay. Well, I'm gonna be okay. Maybe I'll show you my room now as an unofficial room tour, and then I'll make it all nice and neat, and I'll give you like the proper what's in the drawers, what I do with everything. Maybe that's how we'll do it, in case I never film the proper one. Oh my gosh, the funniest thing that I love about this room is the phone. Like, we are so old school here, because obviously we can't call and message as normal. Actually, we have WhatsApp, but if you want to call someone, we use this bad boy. You can call their room, you can call if someone has like a deck phone. It's like, imagine a Nokia, that's a deck phone, and you can call those. It was very cute being able to call on that phone and like wait. It made me feel like a little kid when you used to have to call your call your friend's house if you wanted to make a play date, like dialing the number and then waiting. I don't know, there's something that I do love about this being our way of contacting people. This is my television. It turns out not every television goes glitchy when you start a movie. It's actually just mine, but I haven't been bothered to get IT to fix that yet. And this one too is the freaking best. I love this. I'm currently hanging my towel over it. I do use the guest pool towels as my normal towels because they're bigger. The towels that they give us are too small for my liking. My roommate also left her yoga mat, which I'm going to donate to the gym on board. My hat got drenched, so we'll just add in a story time here. When I was on the flow rider, it like started to sprinkle, and once again, as sports staff, we get very excited at the thought of rain. So it started sprinkling. I was like, is it raining? Is it raining? And then it just bucketed down. Like, I'm telling, proper hammered down, and I had rock wall next. So that's the best feeling, because it means no rock wall because it's raining. So my hat is currently drying, so hopefully by tomorrow it's okay, because I'll definitely need it because China's freaking hot. I know everyone keeps saying to me, you're Australian, you can deal with this. The humidity, you walk outside and it just feels like this heat's like hanging on top of you. It's horrible. It's horrible. I've bought all the cooling products possible, which I'm sure I'll show you about in future videos. These little hooks were like already on the doors when we came here, but kind of useful, but kind of ugly. So this I took from the Cplex. I was working bumper cars last night, and a kid literally like ran in and just chucked this on the floor as they ran into bumper cars, and I was like, excuse me, you are now mine. So I sat her on the railing when I was letting the guests into the court, and then Duo, one of my colleagues, came and brought it back to me after we'd done pack up, and she was like, happy birthday. And I said, Shashani, she's coming back to my room. So she lives here. This is also an octopus that my colleague Melvin gave me. We like it very much. Japanese sunscreen, guys. Feels like there's nothing on, and I feel like it's doing nothing. But it says UV stick SPF 50 plus, very water resistant. So I feel like it should be good, but I can't feel it on my skin, and it's also not that expensive. So if it's working, come to Japan to get ice cream, guys. Not ice cream? Sunscreen. Oh my gosh, and my friend Iris, she likes to do little crafts and stuff, and she made me this mini mug. She went through making all these mini mugs and decorated them differently, and I said I liked this one, and she's like, you can have it, because it reminded me of Peter Alexander, and it's signed at the bottom IW for Iris, and she put it on a little keychain, and then she made one for all the girls in our team. I just love the girls in our team. These are our life vests for, you know, if we ever capsize or anything and we need to escape. Look at the vibe in my bed. I do need to adjust the photos. They get moved in the night. But ever since I put these fairy lights up, I didn't put them up for the first like 2 months that I was here. But it makes it so much nicer. Oh my gosh, I have to film videos with this background. Tell me no, that's not so cute. Tell me that's not the cutest. And you like, I literally brought my own fitted sheet because I knew I'd be too lazy to use a normal sheet on the base of my bed. And I'm going to show you this revolutionary discovery that my friend Aranza, well my roomie, discovered. It's hard to watch like Netflix on your phone because like you'll sit in bed like this or you're like this. For a bit I had it on the wall, but then you're looking sideways. Look at this. She found these, which are meant to be used in like your laundry or something, in Daiso for literally a few dollars. So they come as a 2-pack. And you stick them up here, and then when you're lying in bed, you slide your phone in, and it holds it perfectly at a 45-degree angle. So you can literally lie straight down and watch your Netflix on your phone, hands-free. Is that not revolutionary? And so when she showed me, I was like, I need to get that. I went to a Daiso, I forget where we were, in Okinawa, couldn't find it, and then managed to find it maybe in Nagasaki, and I was so excited. I was so excited. Unfortunately, I'm too tired a lot of the time to actually watch Netflix on my phone, but fridge tour. So this is my fridge. I have coconut water, camembert cheese, this orange juice mix that my old roomie left me that I haven't touched. This is then my new roomie used it, but I probably should just throw that in the bin. I've got my vitamin gel. If you've been to Japan, you probably know, or if you're a sports staff on Spectrum overseas, you probably know. And I've got curry. I've really been missing cream cheese lately, and when there's nothing to have for lunch, a bit of this on bread with salami and onion does the job. And last but not least, gut health. Gut health, friends. It's no joke. Gut health is a serious thing. Oh, do you want me to show you like what movies are like, or what we can see on the screen? So when we turn it on, this is what we see straight away. It says, oh, it says hello Michelle and Maria. It used to say Michelle and Aranza because Aranza was my roomie. It gives us the time on board, the date, the temperature, which is kind of not always true, and rough. Never believe this, basically. If you live on ships, don't believe this one. And here's Specky. I mean, you can go to live TV. On Royal Entertainment is like information for the guests. I put it on mute. Sometimes it does like documentaries about Royal, and then if they've had Groovy Town, they also play Groovy Town on this channel. So if you're in it, you can watch it back. But the one time I did Groovy Town, I kept putting on this channel so that I could show you guys, and it was never on. It was always something else. You can see the cruise compass. And this is our favorite channel on board. This is a channel we put on, well, I say we, I now live alone. I'm not mad about them. I get lonely sometimes, friends. This is how we check the weather and see what the vibe is outside, because we have no windows in our room. I'm not living below the waterline. I'm probably at the waterline. I'm on deck 2. But yes, we can't see what it's like outside except for this channel, which you have to wait down here till it says the temperature. And I swear you always turn it on and you see it when it says the temperature in Fahrenheit, which firstly I don't understand, And then secondly, that means you have to wait till it does a whole round of the facts of like humidity, when the sun sets, when the sun rises, all this crap before you see it again. And then if you get distracted being like, oh, I'll just go to the bathroom while I wait for it, you come back, it's back on Fahrenheit. It's back on Fahrenheit. Tell me how that works. The other thing is you get to see what it looks like outside with the North Star. So sometimes you can tell if it's raining, and if you're really lucky, if the open deck is closed because there's no people walking. That means a lot less work for us. So we love. Look, we were in Shanghai today and we are setting off to Okinawa. Although I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get off in Okinawa because my duty days are coming up. I'm half on duty for Okinawa and then I'm going to be on duty for Fukuoka next time. And yeah, we're just taking the next few cruises of this time to heal, because the thing is, there's part of your brain that goes, oh my gosh, I'm in Japan, I should go outside and make the most of it. But it's summer, it's really hot, and the heat takes it out of you. We work in the heat all day. So yes, it would be nice sometimes to go off and have a great day out in Japan, but in a 35 degrees great day and then to come back and work for 7 hours after is not always the most feasible. I've been taking some time. Going to the pool is on my list of things to do. I like hanging by the pool, going in the pool, and on port days when there's not many people, we're allowed to do that. Anyway, I love you lots and I will see you in the next video. Mwah! I also thought while we're here, because I'm going to make my oats tomorrow, we can do a little chef shell moment. So look, everything's in reach. This is the perk of having a tiny room. I make my oats in this thermos that I bought from Don Quixote in Okinawa. So I have my oat flakes, my organic oat flakes from Caldi Coffee. We love Caldi Coffee for grocery shopping in Japan. It's fun. Like, these are pretty sure, where are they from? Germany. These are German oats. Add some oats. If you watched when I first started making the oats on Instagram, I did it in a container. The reason I stopped doing it in the container is because I would always feel like self-conscious filling that up with milk in the mess. So I'd get a cup and then bring the cup back to my room and pour it in. But if I just take this, it looks like I've got coffee or something. So then I just add in the milk in the mess and then I walk back to my room. We're gonna add some nuts. These nuts, I believe, are from Nagasaki, from the supermarket there. So just put a handful of nuts. Chia seeds from the organic store in Fukuoka. And then I just add also, some dried cranberries, just to add a bit of fruit. Lately I've just been taking this into the mess with me for breakfast though as well, so I can have some other stuff if that piques my fancy. I'm hoping they have oranges soon. We haven't had oranges in the mess for a while. With me feeling like I'm getting a cold, some oranges would be nice. I saw someone walk past with a big tray of bananas today. It was heartbreaking. What I would do for bananas. You have no idea. Some goji berries, also Caldi Coffee, and then we do another layer. We do the oats. Okay, and this is how it looks. Zoop. And now I'm going to go walk to the mess and fill this up with milk, bring it back and put it in my fridge. And this is how we cook on board. Hello friends, it is, what is it? It's the 19th of July and I've just been sat here doing some journaling because once again I'm doing better, but we're trying to like stay on the right track with everything that's happening here on board. I thought for the first time, hey, let me look back of what's happened in this journal, because obviously I've been here for 4 months. I've completely forgotten what was at the front of this journal and I just started reading it, and obviously I'm going through a bit of a rough patch. I didn't even know I had this here. Listen to this. It says, Michelle Ellenberry. You're currently texting me now too about incidents at, or actually about exactly that thing that happened in the wave I texted you about. I'll get back to you shortly. It says, Michelle Ellenberry, you've only just gone and bloody done it. Congratulations, you did exactly what we said we would and got in a job on a cruise ship. I'm writing this June 2024, but as you might remember, I've been wanting to write this since the start of the year. But the game plan was in action and life just got busy. Nonetheless, I just want to say that I am so proud of you. You hustled and put in the work. I'm sure it feels unbelievably scary right now, but I want to remind you of current me who is writing this, who desperately wants this dream. I have just submitted my initial application and have just discovered now how lengthy this process is, almost wishing I had started it earlier. But for now, all I can do is trust the process. This is a dream I want so bad that I'm going to put in all the work I possibly can. It is absolutely terrifying, but I feel I need to be able to say I've given it a go. Hey, it might be horrible. I don't think it will be. Hard, yes, but not horrible. But this is what I simply cannot live without. I love you and I am proud of you. And oh my gosh, I didn't even know this was here. I've been like journaling trying to get through this hard time. And I find that. But trust me, future Michelle, we want this job bad. All the good, the bad, and the ugly. Oh my gosh. As this feeling of not getting it right now is awful. I will be a Royal Caribbean sports staff soon. I will make it happen because I want it so bad. Please, future Shell, don't take it for granted. But for now, that's where I'm gonna leave it.